It's probably going to be an even shorter video and then extra crappy one because I've been feeling like crap and having a headache all morning. So, but I have 3 books that I've read recently, so I'm going to try and do at least a decent review of them. Let's see, what did I read first? I read Dexter first. So the first one is called Darkly Dreaming Dexter by Jeff Lindsay. Okay, so the TV show Dexter, I just finished the entire thing recently, and I found out that it is based on a series of books, and that's these. And this is the first one in the series. And I've read some other reviews saying that they're not very good and everything, but I liked it. I thought it was a good book. I've got the next one ordered from the library. I mean, I tore through this book. It was awesome. It's, even just from reading the first book, you can tell it's different from the TV show, and they usually are. But it's still really good, and I like it because you can get in Dexter's head even more than the TV show. And this one, I don't remember, but I think on TV show The Ice Truck Killer was the 2nd season, and that's in the first book, so sorry if that's a spoiler. But it's really interesting, and it's different than the show, different than how they did on the show, but it gets the same points, I guess. But I still really enjoyed it. It was good. So I read that. And then this one called Hector and the Search for Happiness by Francois Lelord. I found this one because I saw a movie trailer. They're turning this into a movie. And I saw the trailer for it, and it looked really interesting. So I, of course, had to order the book. It's really good. I'm not sure if it's written for adults or if it's written for kids. But the way it was written, it seemed to be like over-explaining things as if it was talking to a 5-year-old, which kind of annoyed me. But it was good. After I read it, I found out that it's actually part of a series, which is cool and everything. They're not originally written in English. They're originally written in French, I think. But, I mean, they have English copies of all of them, but the issue I have is that the only 2 in my library system, and I'm lucky I have a really nice library system, but only the first 2 of them are in the library system. So the rest of them, there's like 6 books, I think. The rest of them I'm going to have to order out of system, so that's kind of annoying. And this is pretty small, too. But, I mean, it was a good book. It was interesting. So definitely. And if the movie's even half as good as the book, I'd definitely be interested in watching that. And then the next one I just finished yesterday. It's called Wanted by Sara Shepard. It's part of the Pretty Little Liars series. It's the 8th book, which was originally going to be the last book, and then she started writing more, and now the 16th book is supposed to be published this year, and that's supposed to be the last book. So we'll see if that actually lasts, because this was supposed to be the last book. So this ties up a lot of loose ends. I'm interested in seeing what they do after this, because I've heard that the books after this are kind of crappy, because they were supposed to end in this book and they didn't, and it's drug out and stuff. But so it was good like usual. If you read the Pretty Little Liars books and you haven't started yet, there is a prequel book. I think it's called Allie's Pretty Little Lies. Don't read it. Read the other books first, at least the first 8 books. Read those and then read the prequel book, because I read the prequel book a couple books ago when I was on like book 6 or 7, and it kind of made the rest of these boring because I knew it was going to happen and I was just waiting for it to happen. The books go in a totally different direction than the TV show, which is cool, but it also gets really confusing if you're trying to do a Game of Thrones things, which, no, I haven't read them, no, I haven't watched them, I'm getting there. But if you're trying to do that and read the book to find out what happens in the TV show, it doesn't work that way. Because by book 8, you figured out who original A is in the books, but it seems like, I just finished season 4 of the TV show, and it seems like the TV show is going in a totally different direction, so I don't know like, not even a minor different direction, a major, multiple different directions. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. Side non-book note, I found out Doctor Who has soundtracks, which are also awesome. But okay, that's it. Those are the books I read this week. I'm terrible about accidentally finding series and then getting hooked on them. Okay, what am I reading now? I'm not reading anything right now. I've got to start another book. So yeah, that's what I've been reading this week. Let me know what you think. If you've read any of the same books, or if you go and read them, let me know what you think afterwards and see if you agree with me that they're good or if you think I'm totally off base. Thanks, bye.